Okay, so I have a special treat for you guys today. This is a new roguelike game that's going to be coming out very soon. As you're watching this, the demo is now available on Steam. I pre recorded this so that I can have this out in time for the embargo, which I can fully respect that. The developer wants to make sure to have everything lined up for that. And they reached out to me by email, provided me a Steam key for this demo, and we're going to check it out. As you know, I'm a huge fan of roguelike style games, and that's what this is going to be. We're going to be playing here. It's a game called Runix Pinball Roguelike. So we're going to go ahead and launch right into it. So I've already got everything set up, and being a fan of roguelike games and hearing that it's also pinball, I am on board with this here. So we're going to jump right into it. This is available on Steam. Download the demo now if you want. Maybe you don't. Maybe you have no interest at all. In that case, I'm not sure why you clicked on the video, but thanks for watching nonetheless. So let's go ahead and get right to it. So only level 0 is available in the demo. So I guess as you can progress and whatnot, you can bump up the difficulty in the full version of the game, I suppose. Playing a demo in development. Feedback is essential. So be sure to check them out on the Steam community page. Hit up the discussion. Give them some feedback. And of course, if you want, wishlist a game, of course, as well. And then I guess we'll see how the final product shapes up. But let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. So, Mountain Village. So we get to choose a bonus here. Not sure how this is going to work. Hopefully the developer will have a tutorial for the final game or whatever. Probably not ready exactly for this demo, but I honestly don't know what to choose. I'll just choose health. That's always a good bonus, I suppose. When all else fails. Now that's pretty interesting. Okay, so we do have tutorial options. Very nice. So it goes right into it. So normal and essential explains all the concepts of the game. Teaches you how to win the game. And then essential, minimal explanation, just a very basic so you can start playing as soon as possible. We'll go ahead and do normal so we can see how that goes. Defeat all the enemies to make it to the final boss of each act. Okay, sounds good. You'll need to kill all the monsters in the middle of the table. You need to hit them with the balls. Well, it is pinball, so that makes sense. After you defeat the monsters, advance through the portal to the next stage. The portal will track the ball if it passes nearby. Alright, sounds good. You lose health every time you lose the ball. When it reaches 0, you lose. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So it works a little bit different from a typical pinball game in that regard. Shields can be used to prevent damage. Losing a ball will appears through shields. You can earn shields through ball modifiers or artifacts. Okay, cool. You'll lose all your shield when you lose the ball. Okay. Then we got the controller controls. This is also playable with mouse and keyboard if you choose to do it that way instead. Hopefully the developer will add controller options in the actual settings because it only showed the controls for the mouse and keyboard on there. That was even when I was using the controller, but at least it is showing it on this screen here. So left, right, flipper, ultimate, hold the launch ball, change camera. It doesn't have a tilt option. I wonder if the ultimate might be used for that or other probably features, possibly, different abilities you can get. All right, cool. So let's get right into it. So hold to release the ball. There we go. Okay. Oh, I kind of lost track of the ball there for a second. So there's the monster up there. Gotta deal with him. So you can also find that there's different bumpers and things like that you can hit for gold. Okay, so that's a bonus. I was like, why am I getting that problem here? Hit the question mark, receive a small piece of info about it. Okay. You can delay his attack by hitting the fire target. Okay. I haven't seen him do an attack yet, but maybe he's going to be doing that soon. Okay, I lost the ball. Took a little bit of damage, nothing major. I wonder how the mana is utilized. Is that maybe what the ultimate's for? Oh, took some more damage. I'm not particularly great with pinball, to be honest, but... Okay, I wonder if the level maybe increases my damage I do to him or something. Okay, yeah. Had to keep that ball alive. Got multi-ball now. Okay, you can... okay, we got another hint. Try to generate defensive measures like shield to counter the damage. Okay, so I guess there is an automatic attack also. Alright, cool. So I guess the ball can actually take damage as well. Because I noticed that the fireball did a little bit of damage when I hit that. Alright. Pretty good so far. Alright, we defeated him. So there we go through the portal. We got the rewards. Okay, now we can spend some gold to do some upgrades, looks like. Let's see. What do we want to get? Let's go ahead and do the fireball. Sounds good. Okay, we're moving on to the next target. I'm guessing you'll have the ability to kind of transition to different spots. You have 2 towers left and right. They work separately. Okay. Each time the ball touches the flippers, it'll add ammunition to the towers. Hitting the left flipper will give ammunition to the left. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, yep. You'll find artifacts and balls that empower your towers. Okay. Now, that's interesting. The perspective changed a little bit. Oh, it's probably because I hit the button. I didn't realize I hit it.
Ultra combo.
That voice acting is a little cheesy.
Maxi
There we go.
Combined combo.
Hopefully we'll see different table designs and whatnot too. That'd be kind of interesting. Change stance from time to time. Okay. There we go. Did some big damage on him there. Whoa, what we got here? Oh, I hit the ultimate button on accident, but that's cool. It worked out very, very well, actually. Shield ball adds 5 of shield. Okay. Adds 13 stacks of poison, adds 1 iron. Yeah, let's do that. So I can go here also. I wonder if that's a... yeah, merchant. So it doesn't let you change the paths. That's pretty cool to see. Each ball can have its own effects, which be applied each time it hits a monster. Okay. Each time you hit the monster, the next ball on the deck will appear. Okay. So, yeah, you do get multiple balls that go through. That's kind of similar, even though Ball Pit's not... you know, Ball X Pit is not a pinball game. It does have that kind of feature where you're getting different balls. So, I'm not sure if that was inspired directly or not. I had no idea how long this game was in development for, but that's really cool to see. Of course, you know, I guess you have to get the multi-balls, or you have to... oh, well, it changed to... okay, good, I got a ball save. Nice. So it does do that like some pinball games where you will have that option. We'll try to get the hint if we can. Now we got multi-ball. Okay, cool. Okay, throws bombs at you. Okay. All right, that's actually kind of interesting how it's got all these different things going on. Oh, that must be the bomb it was talking about there. Okay, let's launch. All right, cool. Let's see. There's also an upgrade option. Don't have a lot of gold. Let's take a look at that and see how that looks. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's save our money for now. Okay, press it. Yeah, when you have enough mana. Okay, so that's how the mana is utilized, is to use the ultimate abilities. I could have aimed that a little bit better, but that's okay. It worked out okay. Oh, we got a debuff. Wonder if there's a way you can find out what that debuff actually does. Or is that the debuff to him, possibly? Looks like it lowered the damage that I'm doing, because it only did like 1 damage, I think, to him. There we go. So you can also use the ultimate to kind of save yourself from being let out there. That worked out really nice. Okay, we did some massive damage there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's see. Deals 10 damage. Okay, those all sound pretty good, but let's do an upgrade instead. All right. So we got to upgrade this to level 2. It'll add extra burn stacks. Okay, so we have an unknown or uncone. Developer might not be English as the first language, so definitely update the spelling on that. Okay. But nonetheless, let's see where we go. Yeah, we'll try a different perspective. Why not? Try to get a little more of an up-close view.
Multi-combo.
All right. Oh, keeping it alive, just barely. Ah, darn it, I lost most of the balls. Okay. There we go. That was pretty cool. Maybe for the final product, it'd be cool if there was a way to shift the perspective a little bit when you're using the ultimate, because it does seem like it pauses to give you that kind of thing. Or like show a picture-in-picture, possibly, like a better view whenever you have the camera switch there. Otherwise, it seems kind of a bad idea to do that other camera perspective. So it looks like we got some kind of boss characters up ahead. I'd rather check out the unknown. Take your words. So I guess I just got a benefit. So I guess some of these spaces will just give you a power-up, which is kind of cool. Okay, when you go through the ramps, hit the monster, roll over the mana circle, you'll start a combo time. Each time that you go over any of these, it'll increase the combo level by 1. Do a combo of 3 or more, you'll release a fireball. Okay, so that explains why I was shooting those out. Okay, that's good to know. Ah, darn it. Okay, we had to save at least, so that's good. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Wonder what those cubes do exactly. Release plant mines that hurt you when you roll them over. Now, I do wonder if those hints will save, like in future playthroughs. Even though it's a little tricky to control things because of the nature of the fact it is pinball. And it is definitely a very fine-tuned game. It requires a lot of precision. So it's kind of difficult to control exactly where you want the ball to go unless you just happen to have... Oh, darn it. I should have used the ultimate to save myself, but he died, so it's fine. So we could choose a weapon. Wonder how this will work here. Let's do the Stormbringer. That sounds pretty good. Okay, choose a stat. Increase the damage of the ball when hitting monsters. Let's see here. Decrease the overall damage and increase life of your character. Let's go with damage, baby. Okay. And let's go ahead and add a new ball to the repertoire. Let's go ahead and use mana compressor. That sounds pretty powerful, actually. Okay. Let's go for the unknown. We got the ball god fountain. Let's see. The tooltip is kind of overriding that, looks like. So I'm guessing it's giving me a chance to upgrade a ball. It says, but choose who carry each upgrade will change your journey. Wonder what that exactly means. So it looks like it leveled up that ball. Alright, we got some more upgrades there. I think it would be interesting to see where these upgrades actually go. Rest site, let's do that. Okay, so that's a way you can kind of recover your ball health there. Okay, oh, we got tilt now. Okay, cool. So they're introducing that now. The left and right bumpers will let us tilt as needed. You go through the amplify level, you increase your amplify level. I don't know why I said level. Each amplify level increases the strength of your ball. Each level improves the ball Amplify level affects each ball differently. Okay. When you're at Amplify max level, you earn a temporary Amplify level. This gives you 2 damage per level to all balls. Okay. So that'll give you a kind of benefit to hitting that. Not quite going in there. There we go. He steals mana. Okay.
Multi-ball.
Oh, lost it. There we go. Oh, that was a huge 80 damage. Woo! Oh, just to lose the ball at the end there. Oh, wait. Did he come back? What? Or maybe it's supposed to. Maybe it's... I guess some boards can have more than one enemy. That would have... That really sucks if it's because I died at the very end there that he came back. Okay. I'm pretty sure it was just another enemy spawn is all it was. Okay. So there was that save there. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, we got some gold. Nice. Oh, okay, so that's the mission start. Okay, so I get what that is now. I guess that's where you got to hit the different things to get that benefit. The minor debuff wasn't for me, it was for the enemy. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's much of a point to worry about the hints, really. I mean, there probably is like a meta behind knowing all the enemy weaknesses, but it seems like generally the best play is to just attack the enemy. Yeah, I might be mistaken on that, of course, but... Got the gold. Okay, good. Okay, the enemy disappeared. Oh, okay, I guess they spawned in a new enemy. So that, yeah, it does do that. Lose the bomb and you will receive damage. Okay. So the bomb must be like a actual pinball that they hit at me. And I'll take damage if I lose that ball. So that's kind of interesting because it means that that you can kind of use the enemy's weapon against them. That's kind of cool. All right. Is there any more enemies? I'm not seeing the portal, so I'm thinking it's going to spawn another. Yep, there it is. Ah, shit. That. Okay, well, that's good. So I had the lights activated for that. I noticed that the damage does stack and increase a little bit whenever you get multiple hits in a row. So if you can get like a good bounce, that's a really good way to kind of deal with the enemy. I'm out of mana. You gotta have full mana, I suppose, to use the ultimate. Let's get health, I suppose. Okay. Hitting the marked target is hitting the enemy. Okay. Alright, so now I guess it's time for the big bad, guys. This is it. The big bad for this demo, I assume. Fire Mage. Definitely has a lot more health, so this will probably take a little bit longer than the other rounds we played. I was kind of hoping that the table would have changed specifically for the boss fight. I mean, this game is still, of course, in progress and everything like that, so maybe that's something that they could do later on. Like, even if they don't change the table through that particular round, they should at least change it for the actual bosses. Let's see. Near your flippers are indicators of the ball save. You roll over, you'll be able to activate them. Have you roll over active indicator, you'll deactivate it. Let's see. You'll receive a lateral ball save when you activate the 4 of them. Okay, so you can use the flippers to change the light positions. Okay, that makes sense. You activated a fire will be lit to indicate they have 1 ball save. Okay. You have a ball save and the ball goes through the laterals. It'll be saved by the portal. If you activate the 4 indicators when you already have 2 ball saves, jack pocket lag, 1 more ball to the table, and you'll be healed by 4 points. Okay, cool.
Fireball.
That was a big hit. I guess you could potentially use the tilt to dodge those attacks. It's kind of interesting. So he's got a couple of minions blocking the path now. So I'll have to block. I guess we'll have to hit them before we can get back to him. Alright, so we got just a little bit more to defeat this guy. And there is a lot that I'm not particularly understanding about the way this plays.
Multi-combo.
I mean, it does obviously play like a normal pinball game, but just some of the idiosyncrasies of the game itself. Of course, I guess maybe that could be intentional too. Try to give the player something to discover. But I'm always a big fan of seeing classic game concepts like pinball kind of reinvented in a way. As soon as the ball wants to cooperate, come on. There you go. Oh, well, I guess the tower finished him off. Okay. That'll work. Into the portal we go. We get our rewards. We get to level up our stuff, of course. Do the magic missiles. Then choose a shot. Alright. So I wonder if it'll keep going on here. Curious about that. Let's go ahead and choose a runic ball. It is fortunate, at least, that the rounds did go by pretty quickly, which is very important because that was one thing I was concerned about with this being a pinball game. Sometimes that can take a while to play like a proper pinball game. So they kind of sped that up, which is nice. In this demo, you can only play Act 1 in the complete game. You can continue playing up to Act 3. However, how long will you last in the Infinity mode? Continue with your build in the Infinity mode. The monsters will keep spawning. They grow stronger over time. You won't be able to heal. Okay. So now we can test our might, as they might say here. Now notice there is a 12 that's right above the health. I wonder if that's how many balls I potentially have that I could lose. You don't have enough mana to release an attack on your ball. Okay. Well, we'll try to go as long as we can here on this. Oh, that's a big hit right there. Okay, hit the tower, targets, ramps. You'll get the mission, of course. Yeah, we're already familiar with that. It's kind of weird that the tutorial is just now pointing this out, but whatever. So they do have that viewpoint as well, which will kind of scroll up along the screen there. For playability purposes, it's probably best to just go with this fixed camera back here. This does seem like it's the default camera as well, so kind of makes sense. Now, I don't know if you guys ever played any of the classic pinball games from back in the day. There was this one that came out in the 90s. I forgot what it was called, but it actually had like a behind the ball perspective, which obviously back in those times, like everybody thought that was the coolest thing. Obviously in hindsight, not very playable. But it was a different time, you know. It's the 90s, like gamers were seeing a lot of very experimental games still at that time. And that's something we don't really get a lot of nowadays, at least in the regular gaming space. Like you can get that from AAA games, not really anymore. But these indie games like this, you know, they introduce these new ways to play games, even if they're like small little tweaks here and there. They're not really doing anything that's like completely reinventing the wheel. They're still doing some very interesting things with those mechanics. It's really hard to hit the hint target, honestly. I'm pretty sure I hit it there. It didn't give me the hint, though. I wonder if it's because of it being endless mode, if that makes a difference. Well, I'm almost halfway down my health now, so it's probably not going to last for too much longer. Okay, I was wondering, you do get a score counter. That's good to know. For some reason, I just wasn't noticing the score up there. Oh, did I take damage from that just now? I wonder if he had something going on at the time. Okay, obtain enough mana before his next attack so he can avoid the damage. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, I guess I get it now. So you have to have mana on hand to avoid getting hit by this attack there. Ooh. We're down to our last ball, essentially, here. Unless I can somehow get health. Let's try to get one more mission here. Okay. I've got mana. So we're safe from that attack for now. If I understand it correctly, at least. I'm not really noticing anything like that. I wonder if it's supposed to make the table like appear dark and stuff like that. Now that would be cool if there was like different effects like that. Because like when it comes to pinball, especially like a video game pinball, there's like a lot of possibilities that you can do that you can't do with like traditional pinball tables, just because of the versatility of making a video game, you know, like all the different options you could have. I got that plus there, but it didn't look like I healed at all. So I'm not sure what that was about. Okay, that's kind of, yeah, see, that stuff like that dragon flying on the screen, that's kind of cool. Oh, we got a multi-ball going on here. Oh. Okay, good. So you don't take damage, it looks like, during the multi-ball phase. As long as you keep your balls alive, of course. Okay, so I was wrong about that little number there, because that number appears the 9. I don't know what that actually signifies there. It wasn't explained in the game. I think that's our last ball right here. Yeah, I am hopeful that the final game will offer different ultimate abilities that you can choose. They probably have just the one for this particular demo, though. Because I noticed during the path we didn't find any options like that. Okay, and that's it. So that's the end of the run there. But this was Runix Pinball Roguelike. Available now on Steam. Definitely check it out. And let me know what you guys think if you played it. You know, obviously pinball isn't the most exciting thing for some people. So that's why I kind of edited this out to just make it a little more interesting. You guys kind of get a little bit of slice of everything this game has to offer. So. But I appreciate you guys for watching, and don't forget to check out the video right above me. That was the most recent one that I had previously did. And then also on the other corner, the algorithm's going to send some fire to you. You might enjoy it. Who knows? And be sure to give us a subscribe if you enjoy content like this. That's going to be the last line. Oh, I just noticed this after I ended it. That is so cute.